Hi, my name is Kate Ewing. I am from Fishers, Indiana. I'm a sophomore at Ball State University. My major is public communication and PR. I spend most of my time in Muncie, though, because I have an apartment up here rather than in Fishers. I really wanted to take this class because not only do I consider myself a leader, but I've had various experiences where I've had to be a leader and had to step up, or I've been promoted to be a leader. So I think that taking this class will not only fulfill my requirements, for my major, but also will give me more experience that will be very useful in the future. Starting off when I was younger, so probably about my between freshman and sophomore year of high school, I started working at this place called Bounce U. It's an inflatable birthday party place in Fishers, Indiana. They have inflatable bounce houses. And there, I started working out as a party pro. I would work the birthday parties. I would host them. I would communicate with people. I really liked doing that. I really enjoyed it. I did that for about a year, and then I found another job, and I was going to leave my job at Bounce U and do this other job just because the pay was better. But the manager and the owner of the store really liked me, so she created a new position called a team lead, which is basically a desk manager at Bounce U. And she created it just for me, so I did that. I graduated high school semester early, and I was doing this position. I really enjoyed it because I like being a leader. I like being in charge of things. I like running things my way. I like being organized, and it gave me control more than I had just working the birthday parties, reporting to the higher ups. Now I was the higher up, so I would open and close, and I would oversee this business throughout the entire day when we would host all these birthday parties. That was really something that I enjoyed, but something that was very difficult about it starting off was that when I was in this position, I was just a junior in high school, so I would have to take charge and lead people that were older than me, people that were coming back from college to work at Bounce, people that were seniors in high school, and sometimes they didn't really respect me when I first came into that position just because of my age, but eventually I learned and I had to earn the respect, not just respect was given just because I was higher up and we found something to work out. So that was my first experience really being a leader. I'm also the oldest of four kids, so I feel like I'm more of a leader than my younger siblings and the middle siblings are. They're more laid back and they like to do whatever. And ever since I was younger, I was always a leader. And as I got older, my personality just continued to grow and I continued to be more and more outgoing. Then my next experience being a leader was so in high school, my sophomore, junior, and senior year, I was a counselor at Camp Tecumseh. We would take a group of seventh graders from Riverside Junior High. We would take them to Camp Tecumseh, and we would be there for about a week. And I would have to teach them things, and we'd have to go through all these activities and things, and they weren't planned out. So I had to lead this group. I had to make sure we got everything done on time. I was the one in charge solely of this group of kids, so that was one of my other opportunities to be a leader. Also, following this, when I was in high school, I went to Hamilton Southeastern and Fishers. I was a Royal Rumble instructor, so that basically I would instruct the group of freshmen coming over from a junior high. We would try to help that transition and make sure it was smoother for them and try to address all their worries before school was started. So every summer, probably a couple of days before school would start, we would have them there. We'd give them tours. We'd answer any questions, help them find their books, help them open their lockers, things like that. So I was also a leader because I would lead groups like that. Then my next thing becoming a leader was this is a class that I took my sophomore year. We have this thing called Smart Period in high school, and it happens every Monday. And basically, it's between third and fourth period. It was about like a 50-minute block, and you would just have that time to work as like a study hall. And every Monday we would have it. I got in this class, and I became one of the people that would go to one of these smart periods, and I would teach a group. And each week we could pick whatever we want. We'd have to do the lessons plan, and I would lead a group of about 20 to 30 kids, and I would teach them about various topics like cyberbullying. I would teach them about technology and just anything that I wanted that I thought would help them and make their experience better in high school, I would teach about. Something else that makes me think of Camp Tecumseh and makes me think of my leadership. I got these gloves when I was at Camp Tecumseh from one of the people that I was counseling, and I was the group leader for that group. This little kid gave this to me, and every time I see those gloves, I think of my time at Camp Tecumseh and where I really knew that I really wanted to be a leader, and this is something that I wanted to do and was passionate about.